Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. And salutation, your brothers pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. So, on my way to work, and I'm going to title this, Now Ain't the Time to Be Getting Weak. Alright, now ain't the time to be getting weak. Alright. Now, of course, we already know the scripture that says, surely our salvation is nearer than what we believed. Alright? And really, you gotta be your best hype man. Alright? You gotta be your best hype man. Because, regardless of the matter, all hell about to break loose. Not only has the prophets been telling you, but now you got economists, all right, that's going into the downfall of the dollar. This is gonna be the worst crash this gonna overshadow what happened in the Great Depression. Once this dollar crash, we got World War III brewing. We got all type of weather anomalies happening, and this all happening at the same time. Like the scriptures say, wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, So, because of tsunamis, all right, because tsunamis, what they say a tsunami is earthquakes underwater. That's like if you're in the bathtub and you move your hand from left to right and shake the water, it's pretty much the shaking from underwater bring the tidal wave. So them earthquakes hitting somewhere in the middle of the ocean, all right, and that's where they do a lot of oil drilling at too. Me personally, I think it's those caverns where they drill that oil from caving in, which causes those earthquakes, because ain't no lubricant on those plates, on the tectonic plates. Alright. So we got earthquakes in diverse places, wars, rumors of wars. Alright. Now's the time to be gassing yourself up, gassing each other up, because this shit almost over with. The shit almost over with. Regardless of, what you may think, or it may have been dragging out. Hey, we can really see this shit, man. Alright, it ain't looking good for Babylon the Great. It ain't looking for the whore that ride the beast. It ain't looking good. But it's looking good for us. Alright? Because the Lord promised this place to be burnt with fire. You got Iran did his first nuclear test. Alright? And what the scriptures say, let the weak say that I'm strong. Alright? So we can really see that this shit is almost over with, and it's wrapping up. Like the scriptures say, basically entangling yourself with the affairs of this life. Hey, look, the scriptures, all right, the scriptures is geared towards the men. All right, the Lord is talking to the men. All right, predominantly. Now ain't the time to be, even though it's going, shit happens, but just being this family man, and let me worry about my family, and not dealing in the work, on my woman this, my woman that, and you lacking in doing certain things, all right, whether it's charity, whether it is wherever doing the work, all right, because you can get caught up in that. If it's too much folly, you can get caught up in this shit, man. And next thing you know, you percolating, all right, under the missile. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself, all right, back in the world, smoking cigars, all right, trying to invest, all right, trying to make this so-called better life for yourself, when really we got the better life already in store for us. I like the scriptures say, they who are forsaken, all right, houses, lands, wives, father, sister, for my sake, shall receive 100-fold. All right, so we already got everything.
2 miles, traffic light, camera ahead.
We already got everything. We already got everything laid out for us, man. We just gotta endure to the end, which literally we can see it. You know, now ain't the time to be having, all right, weak knees and, you know, getting all bent out of shape. All right, we still got haters. You know, that's never stopped, and that's not a marvel, because it is what it is, you know. So that should gas us up or put some type of flame under you, you know, like, whoa, to get turned up, man. To get turned up, to get excited, you know, because the falling of this kingdom is the rising of ours, of Yahweh Shema Shai, the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, hey, like the scripture say, Jacob, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, so once Esau kingdom going down, because regardless of whatever they trying to tell you, whether it's China, whether it's Russia, whether whoever, at the top head seat of that is the Edomites, is the Idumeans. All right, you know, because they still the banking families, they still the families who fund both sides of the war, each side of the war. All right, so regardless of what you think, Esau, Edom is ruling the world. The people who you don't see on the brick, on the nation list, hey, BlackRock and them, hey, them niggas just a cover, hey, like a front for who really, yeah, them niggas got money, but the guys who running it, the Idumeans who running it, man, you don't know who them niggas is. You don't know their name. They really like figments of your imagination. All right, but they the ones that's calling all the shots. But guess what? We see that they kingdom, we see that this is going down. All right, and the division that's happening amongst, all right, the Republicans and Democrats, and the division between the nations, and, you know, the BRIC nations and the this nations and the that nations, you know, we see what's going on. Like the scripture say, a nation divided with itself can't stand. You got Edomites, all right, hating other Edomites just for whoever they voting to be their president. They really the face of the company. All right, you got Edomites who ready to go in on if you prepping or if you not prepping. You know what I mean? It's just so much going on right now. You can't keep up with it all. So you really got to just hone in on one thing and just hit topics. While you got dumbass niggas, you know, when I'm talking about all the tribes, the 12 tribes, Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, all right, that's worried about the next turn up, that's worried about the next football game, the next basketball game, the next season of Power, or this or that, and not paying attention to what's going on in world news and what's really going on. All right, and then not setting their watch and paying attention. Now ain't the time for that, man. All right, and yeah, you get what you can get. Use the word, but don't abuse it. All right, yeah, you know, if you can use the word, use the word. Get a job, get a job. I'm not telling you, you know, be just sitting and fold your hands. No, because it's somewhat still we still in the green tree. So but the leaves are drying up, and we starting to see these leaves turn brown. They've been yellow. Now we starting to see those leaves that was once green turn brown. You know, and that should, you know, excite you. You know, that should excite you. Just like what the disciples say when they sing Yahweh Shai, should you then restore the kingdom to Israel? All right. So, you know, if you see that, then you know that the Lord is about to come back, all right, and restore order. You know, and restore order, which is an exciting thing. You know, which is an exciting thing. So stay focused. You know, like the scripture says, stand as a good soldier, Yahushua Mashiach. All right, fight, endure to the end. All right, deal with the worldly afflictions that we deal with, but like what Paul say, our present afflictions is not to be compared to the glory that's going to be revealed in us. All right, so if we could just keep going, man, keep on letting these niggas hate us without getting out of character. All right, you know, hey, look, the Lord gonna work, man. All right, and we this ain't the 1800s. All right, the scriptures say when the enemy come in like a flood, then the Lord gonna lift the standard. You know, so, but you gotta believe that. You gotta believe that the Lord gonna flex and you gonna eat. You gotta believe that you gonna have enough for you and your maiden. And the scriptures say goat's milk. All right, you gotta know that the Lord gonna take care of you. Either way, whether you be straight until you return, all right, or goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? You get taken out of here, and the Lord give you the strength to go through whatever Esau got laid up for you. You know. So with that, you know, I just hope it was edifying. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations, you brothers, pushing this word with truth, to say it with charity. Shalom and Abba Baba.